Hello, Shocker Nation. Welcome back to another edition of the Fink and Friends Show here at Waterville School. And this is another edition of our Senior Spotlight series as we count down the days for the class of 2024. Joining me is my special guest today, Mr. Maurice Willis. Welcome to the show, Maurice.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, Maurice, one of our 2024 graduates. And, Maurice, do you know? What is the countdown? How many days do the seniors have?
I honestly cannot remember.
Yeah. Well, you've been enjoying a little bit of a pre-summer vacation the last week or so. Yeah, talk to us about that. Where'd you go?
I went to Hawaii, the Big Island. It was pretty fun.
Yeah, the Big Island, Hawaii, the one that's actually called Hawaii. We just talked about that. Now, was it a family trip?
Yeah, it was basically like a graduation present.
All right, nice. And so, what would you say? What was your favorite part just of the trip overall?
Probably like the snorkeling and seeing what's different.
Yeah, absolutely. Snorkeling. Okay. Whew. I tried to snorkel one time and it freaked me out a little bit. I was in deep water though. Apparently, the best snorkeling is when you're in shallow water. What do you think? Which did you do?
Depending on where you're at and what the beach is, pretty much. Shallow it is, a lot more aware you have to be.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Well, Maurice, let's see. You, how long have you been a student here at Waterville?
Past 3 years.
3 years. Okay. And where did you come before that?
Lewis and Clark High School down in Spokane.
Oh, wow. Spokane, Lewis and Clark High School. That's about as big as Waterville.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yes. Let's talk a couple things about Maurice. Baseball, basketball. Baseball this season, a really exciting game here at home. Was that against Wilbur Creston?
Yes, that was.
Yeah. And you had a clutch hit in the seventh inning to help us win that game. How exciting was that for you that night?
Really exciting. Yeah, it really was. I was hoping it would went further, but it is what it is.
Yeah. Well, it went pretty far. Ended up rolling underneath the fence and ground rule double. So that was exciting. That was. Did you surprise yourself a little bit?
Yeah. I can't. I didn't know I was gonna be able to hit that far.
Yeah. That was great. That was great. Um, that was fun. Something else that I think about when I think of you, Maurice, is you are an avid bike rider. I like to ride my bike to school. You like to ride your bike to school. Um, Talk to us about last year for Leadership Day. You had a bike in here that you had um, worked on a little bit. I think some innovations is the word that I'm going to use because you had taken something and modified it a little bit, but made it your own. Talk to us about that bike.
It wasn't. It was a little bit of my idea and a little bit just like, man, just screw around and find out, see how it works, and I never really got a chance to because that thing sketched me out a little too much. So I decided, now I'll just sell it.
Was it? What was kind of different about it or unique?
The the weight with just having a single motor on there plus gas, it just added a lot more weight that I'm used to. And also the fact that I actually got some history behind it. Figured out that years ago, like way before Harley Davidsons and all that, people used to do that. And they would actually call those motorcycles, and which was like, oh, that's kind of interesting.
So basically, have a gas motor attached to a bicycle.
Basically.
Okay. Now, the current bicycle that you have, or one that you've used over the last 3 years, is that an e-bike?
No,
No.
that's just a straight cruiser.
Straight cruiser. Um, and so you just had the idea. Let's take a cruiser and let's add a motor to it.
Kind of. Yeah.
But it freaked you out a little bit.
A little too much.
Okay, you were able to sell it.
Yeah.
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 Wow. Who buys a bike like that?
Don't know. I honestly had no clue.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So it's kind of a fun topic. Um, Younger sister.
Yeah.
Yes. What grade she in?
She's a first grader,
What's her name?
Isabel.
Isabel. Okay, so she's coming up in the Shockerville.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay. All right. And you have some family here in the community that maybe some people might not know you that well. You're fairly new to the community, but who in the community might the Shocker Nation be more familiar with that you're related to?
All the Toomey kids.
All the Toomey kids. Oh yeah. Yes, I remember Kayla Toomey pretty well. She was a high school basketball player for 2 years that I was here, and Coach Browning always nicknamed her Bulldog. Yeah, does that fit with her personality or what?
Yeah, it kind of does. When I figured out what she was doing during high school. Yeah.
Okay, all right. Yeah, well, she was pretty tough on the court, but all those girls are all grown up now. Yeah. Okay. Um, and then of course Coach Martin, our cheer coach, she's your aunt.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So let's see, Maurice. Going forward after graduation, what are some plans for you?
Probably just work and not go to college because I really don't want to.
Okay. What about work? What are you thinking?
Right now I'm currently looking at a forklift company here locally, and then maybe some other dealerships around here.
Okay. Dealerships, like car dealerships.
Yeah, like to help me out with going into where I want to go, which is mechanics,
Okay.
instead of going to college.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Become an auto mechanic. Sounds good. And how about here in your 3 years at Waterville School? Who would you say has kind of made a difference for you? It could be a coach, it could be a teacher, it could be another student, staff member. Who would you just like to give a shout out to and say thank you for being there for you the last 3 years?
I would have to say Austin Hinder. He's done a lot for past 3 years.
That's awesome. Yeah, Mr. Hinders received quite a few shout outs. So he's definitely there for students here at Waterville. So, well, Maurice, thank you for your time on the Fink and Friends show. I hope you didn't get too sunburned in Hawaii.
No,
No?
not too bad.
Okay. All right. And how about the best food that you ate at Hawaii?
It's basically Hawaiian. It's not really a Hawaiian dish. It's more American, but it's like fried chicken.
Fried chicken. All right.
They actually made it really good.
Yeah. Okay. You enjoyed that. All right. Well, thank you, Maurice. And Shocker Nation will be back. We only have about 4 more seniors to spotlight before this series is over. So, counting down the days here at Waterville School. All right.